Good morning. Happy New Year's Eve day, y'all. I'm ready for the new year. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Hello from my hometown of Tennessee. Good morning, good morning. I'm early because Dan's not home and I've got my Zoomies watching Grandpa, and I'm trying to get this done quick while he has the potential to fall asleep. So I'm trying to get it done. So this could be, thanks Jeff, hello guys. How am I feeling? Tired, my norm. So it might be a very, difficult live just because I might have to get up a lot just to take him to the bathroom. We've already gone 3 times in 10 minutes with nothing. So we're still waiting for a poop. And we're still waiting for the poop. So, poop watch. We are on pop poop watch. So I'll have to leave a lot. Shitty, tired. So he eats a lot of fiber. He takes Miralax, and now we got him a pill as well from the doctor. So we double dose it. It's just part of his body. You guys, part of the disease, unfortunately. It's just difficult. Happy New Year's Eve to everybody. Hannah leaves today, so I'm trying to get everything done so that way by the time Dan gets home, he had some work to finish up. So I tell you, tag teaming this new phase is going to be difficult. Thank you, Sean. You too. I'm out right now, so I'm so happy. Happy jazz. So yeah, we're going to be just catching up 1883, finishing that, and maybe starting 1923. That's my plans. Get Grandpa to bed early, like he always does, because I can tell you, I will be at my wit's end by the end of the day. Thank you for the safe travels to Hannah Banana. I think she's ready, I think she's ready. She's ready, If they come home, they enjoy it. She saw the nugs. And, so some of you saw Jennifer she lives in Sacramento. So she's local. So she's working and doing her thing. So you guys, life is difficult right now for me. So the evening lives might be a little tough for me right now in this new transition. It's scary stuff. It is very scary. Sundowning is scary. And he was feisty AF yesterday. So feisty. It was really bad. And I, trying to take down all my decorations. I finally got my septic pumped. So, catching up on dishes and laundry and trying to do everything, right? And that's the time he wants to be the most difficult. That's the time. So I'm phasing differently than Dan. And I think women do it differently than men, because we are just different humans, right? Oh, Tracy, really? I wanted to strangle him. I finally just kept pushing him down with my finger. Sit down. We are not going to the bathroom. I cannot do this. It's for what happened which should have taken me 45 minutes to get done around the house if he just let me, do my thing. It would have taken me 45 minutes. 45 minutes to get everything cleaned up and packed away and put back. But with him yesterday, because Dan was out and about, walking another lap, going to get food, then came back and then had to go to CVS. That guy has more errands than anybody I know. So, anywho, it took me an hour and 45, almost 2 hours to get my shit done. Yeah, because the amount of times he had to go to the bathroom, you know. I don't know how I'm gonna make this new transition. I don't know. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna do it. This is very difficult, very difficult. And I haven't been well towards the end of the day. Can't join you to Steve has fallen. Oh no, Janet. Oh no, honey, I'm so sorry. He's gotten more demanding. Yes. So I've been, you know what I think sometimes, Janet, I'm so sorry, honey. God, it's horrible. Her husband is going through the process of, you know, the disease as well, and he just took a fall down the stairs and cracked his head open and broke some ribs. That's the scary thing with stairs. And, you know, they think they're capable of doing more than they can and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, in a way, he's gotten more demanding. He really has. He's been so ornery. Incontinence is usually the turning point for a lot of caregivers. Yeah, it's gonna drive me nuts. It really is. And Dan too, you know, but he, I don't know, this is gonna be a really, this is a huge point for me. Yeah, yeah, so I don't know, we have to try to, the problem is, Erica, catching the urine in a cup. So he, most of the time at this point that, you know, by the time he feels the need to go pee, he's already peed in his diaper, right? I mean, it's just a matter of the game. It's called urgent incontinence. And so trying to catch urine to get it tested is quite difficult. So yes, we definitely want to rule it out, but how do you rule it out when you can't get any, right? So that's something we're gonna have to really try hard to get, just to rule it out or just to see. But he's peeing, you know, he's peeing a lot. There's a lot of saturation. So it's not like dribbles, if you know what I mean. So I just think with the pooping issues and the urine issues, he's just, the wires are crossed, you know. Yeah, it's just difficult because they give you a cup. So, well, they're gonna have to. He said he would have to go, and he already went. He would go constantly. Yeah, that's what Ed's doing. Crystal, that's what. Can't you get a urine sample from the undergarment? I don't know. Can we squeeze it out? He can't stand up to pee only because he's like a toddler, right? It gets everywhere. Maybe a pee hat? What the hell is a pee hat? Sometimes it takes a couple days. Yeah, we'll try. I mean, we have to. Dan hasn't even brought the cup in from the car, so we have to deal with that. Put the hat trap. Oh, you mean one of those things? I'm hoping that's what they gave him. I'm hoping he gave him, like, you know, one of the things in the bathroom after you have a baby. So, y'all, we're dealing with it, you know. It's tough. It's not easy, and it's not gonna get any easier. So, I have been dealing with a lot more stress and anxiety than Dan has, right? Because Dan's sleeping, I'm not, and by the end of the day, I'm dead and tired from walking back to, I had like 20,000 steps yesterday, right? I had like 20,000 steps yesterday between my shit, Ed's shit, walking back and forth and blowing up my mind. I use it to catch an old. So I'll have to see if I can find something like that. Can I squeeze it out of the undergarment? So anyhow, that's what we're doing. Yeah, yes, right? Yeah, yes. No, I know. I'm just kidding. I dealt with that with my grandfather's same situation. It was so hard. It's so hard, and I don't know how I'm gonna make it, honestly. I mean, those are my truths. That's how I'm feeling. and my feelings are valid. So stop standing. Yeah. So Ed used to like to stand to pee, but we have changed it because I was tired of cleaning every 2 seconds. So he sits now. Yeah, Jane, it's hard. So, and all the men in my house sit down and pee. It's just easier. They do, and it's much cleaner for me. So I appreciate it. If your men are standing up and peeing in your house, I'm sure you have a lot of cleaning to do around the toilet. I ain't touching it. Miami, I ain't touching it. And Dan would never. I know. Maybe I can run more errands. The problem is, Kim, is I'm so stuck at home with everything I have to do. The constant cleaning, the laundry. I'm constantly wiping down his bathroom. I know. He would be uncomfortable. I know he would be uncomfortable with holding his junk just because, certain things. He's very, he's already a little modest, right? Especially when he goes to the bathroom. He's like, shut the door. Nope. In the shower, it's weird. He's not. So, it's very hard. That's how my dad was. How the biggest kept getting UTIs. Yeah. I'm using a coffee can. Yeah, that's easy because he was sitting down. But it would be difficult to bring a coffee can and Ed, pee in this. How is he tolerating that unlimited toilet seat? Loves it. Hasn't even complained. Hasn't even, and that's what helps, see, when they know they can't make it, I'm always in a argument with him. Ed, we just went a minute ago. We're not going again. Yes, no, I gotta pee now. No, Ed, I'm not taking you to the bathroom. God damn it, Danielle, let me go. Nope, give me 5 minutes. No, you don't know what you're talking about. So I've been holding his chin, and making him look at me in the eyes because that's when he focuses. So I'm like, you need to give me 10 minutes. And typically, by the time 10 minutes is up, right, he's already forgotten about having to go to the bathroom. So, anyhow. Oh, no thank you, what did I? No thank you. No thank you. I can make him do it. He can still do it. Did Darren get the milk? Yes. But at that time, he had finally eaten the egg sandwich. Still fiddle fucking around with it, but he ate it. Yeah. My dad had prostate surgery twice. Yeah, Jane, it's hard, right? And, people always consider, can doctors just treat him? I wish they would, just for shits and giggles. So, I know. Can I go in with some tongs? Can we get some tongs and hold it? Does that hurt? Asking for a friend. Took care of an element, just my mom said that. Yes, for potty time it's easier. Get some tongs out. We put some cotton pads on the end of the tongs and we hold the junk. So we're there, Leanne. We've been there. We've been with the undergarments for 3 years. 3 years. So it's not any easier because we try to explain to him, hey, you can go in your pants. Typically, it's what you're doing when you get the urge to pee. So this is where you need a professional. No, we're not there yet. What are they gonna do any different than what I'm doing or Dan's doing? They just might have more patience, right? But I don't think so. See, that's okay, you were his wife. You're used to holding it and naming it. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, I need a professional. I need a professional to come in and take care of me. How about that? Come and cater to me and help me. There's a difference. I would hold Dan's, but there's just something about holding it. I mean, I'm sure we might get to the point, right? But we're not there yet. And I think he would be highly uncomfortable with that. And could you imagine Ed with a stranger holding his junk? God, he would have a shit fit. You guys got to remember, it's Ed. Yeah, you know, he does. He doesn't notice the diaper accidents as much. Sometimes he does because he says, you know, I got to change. So it was hard too, and she would not let us test. So we always just treated it like, I know. Maybe I should do that. Because if he's had a UTI, he's had it for 2 fucking weeks. Because this is when it's all started. But a lot of things shifted 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? So it's hard to believe that he wouldn't have any progression of fever, sickness, achy, you know, because typically with UTIs comes the longer they go undiagnosed, you start getting symptomatic in other ways because, you know, the infection, the bacteria just takes over. So I just would have a hard time believing that it was exactly a UTI right now, just because it's been so long. Yeah, you know, she was pooped because she's been sick, and she went to bed early. By the time I got into the bath, it was 8 o'clock. Will you drink cranberry juice? Yeah. Yep. Hi, Jenna. You too, honey. Love you, cuz. That's a plan. Please. We have to plan even thinking of a place in Tennessee. That's awesome. But away from San Diego. Did they take blood at the... No, they did not take blood. They did not take blood. Happy New Year to everybody who's popped in, and I haven't said anything to you. Did nothing. He just said most likely it's urgent incontinence because if he's been doing this for 2 to 3 weeks, he would have had more signs. I know you enjoyed having your girls home for the holidays, but I'm sure, yes, I need normalcy, Taylor. Not sit down. Oh, yeah. It took us a while to get Ed to do it, but every time, sit down, you know. I went to Sac State. Yeah. Woohoo, Leon. Get it, girl. You want out of San Diego? I'm tired. Yeah. So, eventually was diagnosed with prostate cancer. Oh, God. So, Ed has had this problem even before dementia. You know, he would come over to the house, and I think some of you will remember the stories that Dan would say. He would come over, wait for the kids to get home from school, and he would nap. And when asked, you know, why are you so tired? I'm up all night peeing, you know. So there's a term for the prostate thing. Mark kept saying it, and so I don't remember what it is. But he's had that issue. So mixed in with dementia and the signals getting all crossed, you know, and all that stuff, and the progression, the age, you know, it's trouble. So I looked at Dan and I said, I can't promise nighttime lives right now because it's so chaotic that morning's better because I know I have the time and this is before the irritation. So I'm gonna try my best. Any plans for New Year's? Hell no, we ain't doing anything. Hannah's boyfriend's parents gave us a $100 gift card to Umai, which is a sushi place down the road. So I might have Dan go get us some plates of food and then come home. Yeah, I know. I'm just so pooped. So I'm almost done I'm watching 1883. So if I finish that, my plan is to start 1923. And that's my plans. Yahoo! Drink my Fern drink, in my cup and just chillax because this mama is tired. I'm tired, I'm worn out, and I'm sure by the end of today, I'm gonna be ready to strangle somebody. You know what I mean? So, I have to find, here's my issue. Change is hard for me, right? I'm very routine based. So, because I'm really routine based, not yet, Loretta, that's after the Yellowstone sagas. Yeah. Yes, Taylor, there is a thing. Please keep running out of our lives. Jan, that is such a mean thing to say. I don't know why and what projects you to come on people and tell them basically to go die. Come on, girl, you look old enough to know better. Anyhow, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Umay has like meat plates, so I don't mind the meat plates, Kay. Hi, Marty, how are you? Happy New Year. So, where was I going with that? Oh, so change. Change is really hard for me. So this new phase, I'm sure I will adjust to and adapt to, but it takes me a minute, right? And it takes my body a minute to acclimate to the different types of stress. So for the first couple of weeks, right, it's always harder for me. Harder to cope, harder to deal. And like Dan said, and it's not funny, but you know, it is in a way, because caregivers you have to release somehow. And yesterday he's like, I'm going to CVS. Do you need anything? And I said, a shotgun. A shotgun for me. I'm ready to pull my dad. He's like, well, they don't have those there. I said, all right, then nothing. I was literally ready to blow my brains out. Be happy you aren't in the mountains. Ugh, no, thank you. It's beautiful outside here. I'm so happy. Yes, it does, Taylor. It hits much differently. I did say that, I know, but y'all, I was going cuckoo. I was literally, my eyes were crossed, my head was spinning. All I needed to do was start vomiting. No, it's horrible. Saves for 97, mother and does bathing, makes her meals and all. $1,800 a month. That's cheap. That's cheap. It's not so cheap here in California. My dad did it with a pistol. I don't know what he did it with, but he failed. He lived for 2 years, and eventually the bullet killed him. Oh, Lord. Karma. I don't know what the fuck that was. Bad luck, I guess. Did I eat the egg sandwich? Yes. It took him a long time with fiddle fucking around with it, picking it apart, looking at it. He kept looking at it. He took one bite in one of the videos, and then he put it down and finished his bananas. So my favorite are, what are they? Mary Archie's or something? Archie's. Great, if you can find them. Bad alcoholic. Yes, I'm a horrible alcoholic. How did you know? I've got a fucking bottle taped up to my IV drip right now. Well, your dad did. Yes, my dad did that. Yeah, went to a hotel room with a bottle of Jack, a bottle of OxyContin, and a gun. I don't know what kind. Choosing life is better. Uncle Arnie's. Uncle Arnie's is the way to go. That game, I kept, about 2 o'clock, Taylor, you have to be careful. You know, I drink about half, and then I let it manifest. I let it see where it's gonna go. Because every day, it hits differently. Some days you drink the whole thing, and you're like, well, damn, that was a waste of money. I don't feel a damn thing, you know? And so, anyhow, and some days I drink half, and I'm like, fuck, I'm spinning, you know? Yesterday I had the whole can, but I kind of sipped on it. I kept staring at my bottle of wine that, one of my favorite bottles that Hannah's future in-laws give me every year. She always gives me a candle. She gives me an Umai gift card, and she gives me my favorite bottle of Rombauer. And it's a reserve. It's a really good bottle. So I kept looking at it at 2 o'clock, and then I just said, nope, I'm gonna finish, and I'm gonna start drinking my, shit. Wonder why? Stress. My dad, failure. My dad was always running away from feeling like a failure to his kids and himself, but mostly his kids. So that's why he did it. Greg's comment was alcohol. Yeah, so my dad, I don't know. That was the first time when I found out that he attempted his life. It really was hard for me because everybody was talking about pills. And I was like, what the hell? I didn't realize he was a pill popper too, so that was all new to me. Oh, PTSD, I get it. PTSD is brutal. It's so brutal. Hi, Cindy, how are you? I drink it the same way too. Shared some with a friend. You re-upped. I have one more can to get me through tonight. My dad was too, so was my mom. Jumped in front of a train. He jumped in front of a train? How old, Margaret? You have PTSD now from your husband? I bet. I can't believe that. As many times as I guess, joke about when I'm really stressed, I could never do that. I could never pull the trigger. He held a pistol to your head. Are you kidding me, Greg? Oh, shit. God, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. I couldn't imagine. My dad had, what do you call it? He was bipolar. I don't know if he was ever formally diagnosed, but clearly he was. And I never asked. Just the family always said he was bipolar. So it was like, okay, that makes sense. Extreme highs, extreme lows. And the lows were longer than the highs, right? And so he self-medicated his whole life. When my mom met him at 18, 19, same thing. He was a big partier, and he was just running away from those demons. I was shocked how many lawyers already did. Oh yeah, lawyers and doctors themselves did so same with my dad. Had a really bad injury, started pain pills 20 years prior. Going out of town to Arizona. Oh no, sorry. Laws in EC are California for this kind of stuff. So you gotta pack. Are you driving? So lots of therapy happened while carried from my parents. Melody, that's gotta be so horrible. So horrible. I don't know if I've ever witnessed something. If I ever had to, I don't know. I don't know how you move on from watching somebody take their life or somebody else's life. Hi hippie, how are you? Happy New Year. So anyhow, everything's horrible, right? There is no disease that is a walk in the park, right? Just different forms. And like I said before, I'd rather go out this way than knowing I'm dying and suffering. My mother committed suicide, physical and mental problem. Yeah. Who's ready for Vegas? Me. I'm always ready for Vegas. I'm always ready for gambling if I'm not tired. Going across, yeah. Oh shit. You better have that shit. You better watch some YouTubes and how the drug lords come over at the border with their, pounds and pounds of stuff. When is Vegas trip? April. You all ask that question all the time. April, I don't know, 10th through the 14th or something. Yeah, take me to the penny slots. That's where I'll be, girl. So Debbie comes in on Sunday. So yes, I do have Deb to look forward to. Debbie comes in on Sunday, so I'm sure we will visit. Thanks, Sades. April 10th through the 14th. I'm remembering it. Aren't you guys proud? I have proud moments like that. Yes, I got those dates right. I feel like a princess warrior when my memory's intact. I have 3 siblings, all brothers. Speaking of, haven't had any baby Eloise. No wheezy pics lately. I've been so in my own head and in my own rut that I can't even think about baby Wheezy. I think about her, and my brother should know better. What a brat he is. Princess. I'm actually not a princess, but I feel like a queen-esque warrior when I remember shit. Because I'm telling you, it's hard to remember shit. Sherry, I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I don't know. It depends on how hard my day is. What I was thinking I was gonna do is Ed will not listen to a caregiver. I love the people who tell me what Ed's gonna do. Don't you? Shit. I forgot. I got so irritated with that comment. She-Ra, Princess of Power. She-Ra! Has people to resort to suicide. You know, my mom was a binge alcoholic, so I don't know if she ever thought about taking her life. I think just some people are more prone to it. You know, that helpless feeling. Anyhow, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, subscribers. What I was thinking about doing is trying a field trip member live on YouTube on the way home from the airport. So beware, YouTube members. I am thinking about trying to see if we can do on the way home, just in case I'm feeling cranky at the end of the day and not in the mood to do a live. I am thinking, Shari, about doing a field trip, and it'll be straight freeway because that Fern Shop Road is horrible. Plus, I think I was in the Porsche. Was I in the Porsche? And that's even louder. So I'll be in the Subi. So pay attention. Pay attention. I take Hannah to at 11:45. So within that hour, I'll be popping on, and we'll try it and see if I can do it. So anyhow, field trip live. It's only for the people who are members, not subscribers, only members on YouTube. And YouTube's badass. They leave you alone as long as you're being safe. Is the Shasta Lake trip on? I would love to do something like that, Mary. We have to have a leader for the Shasta. Where's Kate? To get it, yeah. Barbie, you have to be you have to be a member. Those things can't be for the mass population. Yeah, the field trip lives are the best. So I'm just gonna try to fit it in because I think that's probably the best opportunity for me right now, is to get it in them that way. Yeah, just try, Margaret. If not, you'll see it, you know, on replay. You too, Lisa. I may need to activate my membership again. Oh, yeah. So, you too, D. Kirk. So I love doing the field trip lives. I think they're fun. And it kind of adds some different spontaneity to the trip. Zoomies, Ed's still on the couch. I have my zoomies watching Ed, just in case he gets up. No sign of Ed. Yeah, we'll have to, Mary. They are fun, especially when we go to the Fern Shop. Okay, thanks, Josh. Yeah, so anyhow, field trip live. Field trip live from the airport today at, my guess is 12:30-ish PST, my time. Such fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. It's fun. So anywho, you guys have to join because, you know, once things settle down, I know I keep saying this, but I just want to incorporate more member stuff into my stuff. So anyhow, just be patient with me. It's with every transition that comes, you're going to see Danielle having some issues. So Danielle's going to have to do things before she can't. Before she can't. So that's it. Is anybody doing anything fun tonight? Is anybody going to a fancy dinner? Is anybody going to whoop it up? What are y'all doing? I used to do all that shit. Like, I don't even, there was a time where when we started slowing down or we couldn't get a babysitter, I would almost feel a little jealous that people could go out. But I can give two shits. You're packing, sleeping. Me too. I'll be sleeping. And, at this point in my life, I just try to get in bed as early as possible. Especially you're flying into Vegas. Nice. That's going to be cray. I have been to Vegas on New Year's. I have been to Tahoe on New Year's. And those have been the best times of my life. I can't say that I haven't had my fun, and I'm okay with not having more. Ooh, collards and black eyed peas. Y'all, I love collards. So, hang with friends, but not sure if we are partying or sleeping. Yeah, I'll be in bed early after I clean up, and I have no desire. Yeah, I just, Dan and I are just like, could we get a babysitter for Ed? Probably. But what are we going to do? Like, do I want to go out and drink? No. I may drink some chocolate milk at midnight. Woohoo! Woohoo! Chocolate milk on the... I'm toasting the New Year and with my great-grandson. I'll probably be up at some point walking Ed to the bathroom is probably what I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, it is too merry for me. It's just everyday life. It doesn't change anything for me anymore. I have no desire to go out. I have no desire to be with friends. I do have a little twinge of desire for the casino, but that's just a twinge. Do the same thing every day. I know, for and chill. Miami, I think the Zoomies are babysitting. Yeah. Because I was stressed out. Ooh, lasagna, yum. Did I tell y'all Josh made a homemade lasagna with noodles and everything? And it was pretty good. It could have used a little bit more spice, but I didn't tell him. He's so proud of it. So I just said, yeah, it's great. Oh, snap, who's on? Drake. I did. They had me move the camera so that they can watch him on the Thoughts on the Waffle House. I've never been there. Can you believe that? Can you believe I've never been to the Waffle House? And I'm from Nashville. What the hell? So, yeah, I don't know what's for dinner. I made Dan, if Josh is watching, who cares if Josh is watching? He wouldn't be, but if he's watching, he wouldn't care. He would care about my comment, and he'd be like, what the hell? I thought you said you liked it. I mean, I did like it. It just needed something, Remember the desire to make out? Yes! I remember, Bella, I'm going to tell you a story. I used to want that. Kiss me on New Year's, right? Dan never did. Dan was always, when we were in partying wherever we were, I was always waiting for the run to your wife and kiss and smooch on the New Year's. Happy New Year's, baby. Never happened. I never knew where he was half the time. So I was just standing alone by myself, ready to kiss other people because he wasn't around. I have the answer to Ed's hearing. Where can I email you this? This is not a sales pitch. Learn with my grandma. My email is in my link tree, mrsdcellnorcal3@gmail.com. So yeah, I do, and especially in high school. Now, remember in high school, like, I couldn't wait to see what boy was going to come up to me who really had a crush on me, but finally just admitted it. Never happened. Never happened. I have never been kissed on New Year's. I mean, I eventually would find Dan and give him a kiss, but I have never been kissed. I have never felt I have never had somebody want to kiss me on New Year's. And most of those New Year's were spent with my husband, so no, he doesn't do that shit. So, I wish I could make out with a girl. What's the name of your treadmill? It's a Nordic track. Yeah. And it's not like, and so, you know, I'm going to tell you this, because this kind of shifts into it. So there's a couple boys I was like crushing on hard in high school. And, you know, I was always crossing out my toes, my fingers, that they would come out. Bye, Mary, love you. Be safe. No, he wants to kiss me with something else, but not on my mouth. You went to New York? Oh my God, I bet that was amazing. No, his one-eyed snake wants to kiss the lips down below, but not on top. That's about it. And I ain't interested in the one-eyed snake right now. I'm interested in lips on lips, up on my face. He, you know, so, well, here we go. And there's two guys I always wanted to kiss me, right? And never did. Never fucking did. I was so pissed. I was like, they don't like me. I thought we had something going. We would flirt ferociously. And no. And then all of a sudden, like the first year out of college, they're like, God, I had the biggest crush on you. And excuse me? God, I wanted to kiss you so bad. What? What? Why do you wait now? If I wasn't together with Dan, I would kiss you right now just to make up for all those years I wanted you to kiss me back. The fuck is that shit? Oh, bye, Pam. Love you. Happy. Hang tough today, girl. I was about ready to lose my marbles yesterday. Anyhow, yeah, that fucking pissed me off. I was like, that pisses me off so bad. And unfortunately, he took his life. Mark. It was horrible. I remember learning about that. I had two friends. Excuse me. Two high school friends who committed suicide. The first one was in college. I think it was our sophomore year of college. And she had OD'd on pills. And then Mark had a family, beautiful family. Went to Georgetown. I mean, was a smart man. Had a beautiful family. Took his life. I guess he struggled with mental illness. And, you know, that was a shocker for us all. Patricia, I run and walk up to 3 to 4 miles a day. Yeah, so I ran 3 miles and now I'm just walking. As long as Grandpa's fine, I'm gonna just walk. I was thinking I was gonna have to run inside and do all that, but he was dozing. He got up really early this morning. He was up at 6:30. I shoot his butt back to bed at 6:30. He wasn't ready to get up, and I was not ready for him to get up. I needed to get some shit done. And so I shoot his ass back to bed, and then at 7:20, he was up again. So I just got him up, and that was it. I got him up. I said, well, fuck it. He's not going to go back to bed. Normally he would go back to bed, and he should have, but I just didn't have the energy to keep getting up and down. Are you good? And Dan was still in bed, and fuck. So I just got him up. So he was really tired. Before I walked out, he was nodding at the table. So I moved him, and he was like, I gotta pee. So I walked into the bathroom, and as you well know, nothing happened. So then I walked him back, and he was nodding again. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Happy. You're still in the hospital? What happened again? I'm joking. I'm choking out a piece of dust or something. How do you stay consistent on running? Because I'm routine based. I've done this my whole life. I have exercised in the morning my whole life. So it's part of my routine. Do you still do the Zoom stuff? Yep. Hi, Sleeps. Do you ever have, I never do New Year's resolutions. Because I'm going to tell you why. Because it's a self-fulfilled prophecy that you're going to set them and you're going to fail in the first week. And then you're going to beat yourself up for not being able to hang tight with it. So no, I don't do it. I think it's a crock of shit, and I put pressure on me, and then I didn't think I said, but you and your, oh, you too, Greg. I just said, I'm sorry. That was horrible. I couldn't imagine, and I hope you're okay from all that past trauma. So anyhow, I forgot what happened to Cindy. Does anybody remember? Shit, my memory's gone. Dementia. So this year though, Maria, I'm gonna tell you, this year, I really wanna work on doing more things for myself. So like, I really want to work on going to, you know, little trips to get away, you know, to visit a friend or friends or, you know, stuff like that. Going to see Hannah more, just getting away, right? Because I think I need it. Hi, Tandy, how are you? So that's my resolution for myself. And like I said, normally I won't make them because it's just, people fail. You know, it's like you see New Year's Day, you know, everybody's in the gym, working out. Hold on, it's down. Hello? Hello, I'm on a live. No. I was talking about my dad, and there were other people. Jesus Christ. Bye. Did you hear that? Did you? I'm telling you, y'all are fucking cuckoo. Yeah, he got a text saying that I was talking about suicide. Yeah, I was talking about it. And he said, I just want to make sure you're okay. I'm okay. And what did I say when I said that? We were talking about Greg and his dad. We were talking about my dad. We were talking about everybody else. And yeah, I said I wanted to, you know, do the same thing to me yesterday. But then I said, what? I said I could never do that because I've never been that sad and that low. Completely out of context. Come on, people. For the love of Pete. I'm gonna tell you something too. Majority of the time, statistically, the people who talk about it are the ones who don't do it. It's the people who are quiet about it that do it. For the love of God. I can't. Y'all need to mind your own business. Stop going to Dan with everything and blowing things out of fucking context. Shit. Can please tell me exercise help with menopause? Does it help? It helps with anxiety, it helps with stress, but that's it. Anyhow, y'all, I can't. So they do in this neighborhood, Drakey, in the rural part of where I live, we got a lot of ranchers, we got a lot of cowboys, we got a lot of NRA supporters here. And yeah, there's a lot of gunshots that ring out on New Year's. Scares the shit out of me, I can tell you that. And some people, even do fireworks, yeah. Which is like you're dead asleep and all of a sudden you're like, we under war, we in fire, duck and cover, bitches. Andrew, get the arsenal out. It's time to protect. Menopause sucks. So you gotta do everything you can to clear your head. And let me tell you, it's a shit show. It's a shit show. There's good days, there's bad days. And when the bad days are here, they are bad. Just thank God you don't have a caregiving job, because that makes it 30 times worse. But not enough to make me take my life, people. For fuck's sake. Again, I was just relaying to Dan how stressed I was yesterday. It wasn't like I was going to do it. Shit, I don't even know how to work one. I don't even know how to work a GUN, if you know what I mean. For fuck's sake. I just realized that gun backwards is nug. So, God, nothing irks me more than people. To remember. So, Abby, if you have an Apple, you have to go to your desktop and do it from the browser. And go to my page, go to my main page, and then should be a blue join button on there. If you have an Android, for some reason, you can join on your phone. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know. Probably brown-eyed girl, probably. But they do show concern. Yeah, so Baxter's a fraidy cat. And stress backwards is desserts. Yeah. FML. Yeah. Damn it. I just, it's like, WTF. Leave me alone, people. Leave me alone. If I start getting really withdrawn, and I'm not talking about those things, that's when you should worry. Not now. Never. I do question it sometimes, because I'm like, am I going to get plagued with the same illness my dad had? That's like anybody who suffers from any sort of trauma with a parent being mentally ill or whatever, you always worry that that's your journey too. So I hope not, but I don't think so. I think I would have had it by now. Maybe. I don't know. Shit. Am I sick? Yes, I am. In different ways though. So, no, I'm not going to take my life. Shit, you think I'm going to kill myself before I see my babies? Hell no. Before I see my grandbabies coming, no, I got too much to live for. Stop it. Even if my low of my low, I never think about that. I may joke about it, but I ain't that way. And Dan should know better. My son is bipolar, and that's a really hard. I couldn't imagine having any of my kids with that. My mom has Alzheimer's, and I'm 47 and terrified. How old's your mom? It works for my bladder primarily. I feel it. I feel it though when I don't do it. I notice I'm a lot tighter. My body's a lot tighter. So, that's why so many of us worry. They say it's hereditary. Yeah, I hope you get the help I need. Somebody come get her. She needs some major help. Yo. Hey, Abby, she did it. Happy New Year, Maria from Vacaville. I love how you said that you put that up there. Maria from Vacaville. Vacaville. You guys, we are having the most beautiful weather. We have a storm system coming in Friday and moving out on Saturday. But if you can see, the sun is shining, and I love me some vitamin D. Hi, Bonnie. Yes, I do. I forgot. I do. I was like, why don't I remember? Why don't I remember Abby? Yeah. Are you having, yes, I'm having an earthquake, and it will be lasting for 10 minutes. Don't rub it in. I know. 60 mile per hour winds. Y'all, I need sunshine. It doesn't help with my depression. When it's gloomy and gross, I get really sad too. And then I just look to do things, around the house. Like, what can I rearrange now? What can I, just below, yeah, just under my legs. A moist, delicious cake. That's not what I'm living for, Warren. What the hell are you talking about? You went manic twice. It's not fun. It's not fun. So I had a friend, Rainy and Wendy. Ugh, no, thank you. I mean, we're getting it. Don't just be mad at me because I have a couple days of sunshine, because we're getting it too. My friend's husband went. See, my dad's mania was different. It wasn't
like what my friend's husband goes into, right? It's like this catatonic state. My mom never did that. My mom, of course she didn't, because she wasn't bipolar. My dad never did that. It was just really weird. His manic was different, you know. My mom had me at 38 and she's 86. I was diagnosed 3 years ago. Yeah, but she's 86. I mean, to me, that's a great life, you know. I mean, it's hard, but if you make it to 83 with, you know, all your faculties and no cancer and any of that shit, I'm like, fuck, good for me. So yeah, I would worry. Yeah, I miss you, Morning. Have you not been here a lot? I haven't seen you in a long time. Do you take meds for depression? I take meds for anxiety. Yeah, I take meds for anxiety. Moist cake. I use a lot of different creams. I do. I just tried last night. I tried a new TikTok thing, and I'm loving it. It's like dermaneedling. I'm only on YouTube now. Oh, well, lucky you, because here I am. Can you tell me anything with a vibrating plate? I'm going to tell you something. My mom had early onset. That's what scares me, is the early onset, right? But I take Lexapro for anxiety. Lori, I've taken it for about going on 2 years now. Yeah, going on 2 years. And I just upped it recently. But between COVID, my son's diagnosis, and grandpa, I was losing my fucking mind. Yeah. So, yeah, yeah. And it helps, right? I don't want to take too much. I want to be able to feel and understand what I'm feeling. I just need help doing it, right? So, you're allergic? Holy shit. So, for at least 5 years now. Yeah, and I mean, I love it. I mean, I think it does blanket me. And this time right now, he did finish it, but it took him a long time. I don't think he was happy. I am on 10. I was on 5. Yeah, and I went up about probably 4 months ago because there was another shift in his thing, and I just was dying. I was just dying. I just couldn't do it. A man's life expectancy 83, a woman's 88 after that is a blessing. Yeah, probably. Pray for all. The fuck, Chanel? Chanel, are you feeling okay, girl? Chanel did a post about praying for all the homeless animals on the streets in capital letters. What? Girl, you be tripping. You're so random. Chanel from the land down under. We don't know really where Chanel lives and where she's at, but she won't tell us. But sometimes she says things and it just makes me giggle. I was so angry at him and the world. I get it. I was angry at my dad for a long time. Yeah, I was. Street cats. Save the street cats. Save the street cats. Save the street dogs. Do we save the street rats or do we leave them alone? I don't know. Does the vibrating plate, do you mean the homeless people what about the homeless people on the street, Chanel? Or are we just hyper focusing on the animals? I got to know these things. What do we do? Do we save the street walkers? Do we save the street talkers? Do we save the homeless people freezing outside, or just the animals? Jeannie says she prays for the homeless creatures every night. Save the whales. Save the whales. Oh my God. Chanel, I can't with you sometimes. Save the hookers. Am I cold? Yeah, I am cold. Fuck. Save Dan. I mean, shit, might as well not stop there. Save the dinosaurs. Fuck the squirrels. They can fuck off. P.S. I hate those fucking squirrels. They're all running around. I see them frolicking in my damn grass and up my trees and shit. They piss me off. Fuck the squirrels. You can die, motherfuckers. They can die. The black widows can die. I don't like them. The mice, I don't want to see the mice either. You know what I mean? Shit. And the road. I don't want the opossums. Right? The opossums. Fuck the opossums. Fuck the skunks. They rip up my grass. Ugh. And fuck the snakes, because they scare the shit out of me. And fuck everything. Fuck my cats. I'm pissed off. Do you know how much fucking you love bats? I want a sign that says "Save the Street Cats." I want new merch idea. Help save the Amish horses. What's wrong with the Amish horses? Do I want a boyfriend? Fuck no. You was hit by a bat? What do you mean? Oh, bit. I was like, what the fuck did a bat do, Christy? You swung up a bat upside your head. How the hell were you bit by a fucking bat? Were you like taunting it or something? Were you having a conversation and it just reached down and, or did it dive bomb you? Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Oh my God. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Frogman. How are you? Happy? Oh my God. Chanel. And she's still on the Save the Animal campaign over here. Hold on. What's the stupid fucking sad ass PETA? No, not PETA. Who does the sad, for 1 cent a month, you too can save an animal. Oh, so you just want to help them because they work too hard. Oh, okay. Shit. SPCA, thank you. Chanel is the SPCA spokeswoman for saving the animals, especially the street cats. Yeah, in the arms of an angel. In the arms of an angel. For 1 cent you can help the ravaged animals chained up all seasons. Outside, starving, ribs, sad eyes. Fuck, I hate that shit. I hate seeing that shit. Pisses me off. Save the street animals, bitches. Street hoes, the street, whatever. Walkers, talkers, vloggers, I don't know. Every time that show comes, because Dan loves animals. And I do too, but I'm just tired of people bringing animals home. And Dan always turns it. He's like, God damn it! Get this shit off! I do too. Shit. Protect all animals. Chanel's still on her campaign of saving. Save the senior citizen. I want a new bed. Releasing a skunk on federal land the other day. Oh shit. Did he know it was federal land? Get the fucking skunk. Tell the federal people that he's lucky he didn't put him dead and shoot him on the federal property. Can you imagine that? Do y'all still have the pig? Yes, we still have the pig. She was just showcased not that long ago. I don't remember which. Y'all have so many fucking socials now. I don't even know which one is which and how to do half of them. My dog's littering my daughter. Yeah, does she have a Birkin collar? Heading to the casino for New. You are, Cindy? I'm jealous. No, fuck the spiders. I ain't saving the fucking spiders. Just don't save cockroaches. No, we can't save the street animals we're trying to save, dude. Yeah, fuck the street animals. Fuck. Barney, I'm with you. Fuck the street animals. Fuck the street animals. What about me? Save me. I'm dying. Everybody goes and tattles on me to my husband. Then you got people who hate me so much they tell me to get lost. Somebody said the other day, get lost in the fog. What the fuck does that mean? You're going to the casino too? I want to go to the casino. Oh, shit. Chanel says we can save both. I do not want street cats in my house though. My fucking cats are at their last whisker because all the piss I was cleaning up yesterday, I am dying. Those fuckers are done. I'm ready to... Never mind, because now somebody's going to text Dan. Your wife's threatening to kill your cats. Your wife's threatening to kill your cats. Have you got lost in the fog? No, but somebody told me to get lost in the fog. So does that mean like die? I don't know, like get hit by something? I don't know. Saw a mom raccoon drag her baby while the others were leaning. Huh? Leaning. I don't know what that means. Neuter those street cats. Yeah, if people neutered their fucking cats in the first place, we wouldn't have street cats. And all the fucking street cats come to my house because they're like, oh, we get treated like royalty there. They do wet food. They do kitty crack. They do whatever. Eat on demand. You can lay all around the house, ravaging warm, beds. Piss on things when you're pissed off at your other fellow cat brothers and sisters. You just squirt out your ass and fuck this shit. I was saying there was weird fog all over the country. It was weird. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was the fog has been. Yeah, I have 8. I have fucking 8, and now they're all inside almost. I'm like, what are you bitches? I'm gonna start charging rent for fuck's sake. My daughter took care of 10 feral cats that we feed out back. Yeah, that's different. They're out of your house, Leanne. They're out of your house. Kitty crack. Yeah, so kitty crack is called churry. Churru, something like that. I don't know. I have names for everything. Churru. So they're expensive. I put them outside, and guess what happens, Whispers? Dan brings them back in. So, yeah. The fog here hasn't been as bad as it was. Oh my God, 30 years ago. Sades, churru. Yeah. I am a weird cat lady. They're not all inside, but the ones who normally are outside have worked their way in. It's the ones that are inside typically that are pissing. Jojo is the main contributor. Hannah's like, my kids are feral too. My whole household's feral. Even Ed's feral. Yes, same, Tim. My whole house is feral. You have a piece of hair stuck to my leg hair. Does that tell you I haven't shaved in a long time? Do they all get along? No, they don't. The cat shit on your bed? I'd rather have shit on my bed than piss, because piss you can't get rid of. Does Dan feed and clean up after them? Kathy thinks she's funny. Does Dan clean up after who? The cats? No, he doesn't. So this new stuff, I did this last night, and look at my skin. It's micro needling. I think I called it micro needling. Oh, I like it. 5 cats and they're all my babies. Luckily they don't piss anywhere. Yeah, I mean, and you're lucky. I just have, cats that wanna, Grandpa's up. Hold on a minute. False alarm. It's my day. False alarm. It's all day long. False alarm. Yay. I love the sound of the birds. I know it is very peaceful out here. It is very peaceful out here. It's beautiful. Dan's not home, or he would get it. He's not home right now. So, I love the sounds of the birds. It is. It's so peaceful. Hi, Operator Dave. What's going on? How's the casino treating you? Dan is at work. He has some work to get done, some things to file and some things to accomplish. So he had to go early because I have to take Hannah to the airport. So he's got to be able to deal with Grandpa. We, Europe, cannot understand why America always out these horrible things, constants in your head, even inside home, and more even when you are eating at the table. I have no understand. And we Americans don't understand when you come on and write and don't make any sense to us. Yeah, because what you wrote makes no sense. No sense. Hi, Sugar, how are you? Am I doing anything tonight? I'm watching TV. Tonight, it's just like the same night as any other night. Why your taps aren't working, I don't know, but tap, 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 tap. I hate when people do that from like another country. I don't understand why Americans do blah, 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 right? Well, what? First of all, you need to tell us what we're doing because it makes no sense what you're doing, what you're saying. So make sense, and then I can help you out. My city name. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Just tap, 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 tap. You guys remember thumbs up for YouTube. Yeah, sometimes, Leanne, it freezes. It depends on the server you're on. Where's the mic? I want one. It's the best thing. I love it. I love it. I haven't posted the video yet, but it's going to come up in the next couple days. Yeah, there's no point. We're in America. We do our own thing. In America, we do and we say what we want to say. And if you think we're sharing too much, well, don't listen. Move on and do something else. You know what I mean? Yes, makes sense. You do not have a mirror. Oh, so you were being mean. That's what I figured. That's why my response to you was that way, snarky, because you are not making any sense. So be nice. Did your mama ever tell you to learn and not say anything if you have nothing nice to say? For fuck's sake. I didn't think so, because most grown-ass adults know better than to come on and be mean and rude to other people. You know what that calls you? A bully. A bully. Bully. So in other states, you just like to be called a bully? Because we in America say you're a bully and it's ugly. And here in America, we try, and some Americans are just like you, ugly, right? On the outside, and the inside. Because obviously you're ugly on the inside, so it makes you ugly on the outside. Bully. Anybody who wants to say things to anybody outside that they choose to watch and wants to critique them and belittle them and to say horrible things, it shows your true character. And it shows what you are, a bully. There's no other words to describe it. Well, there are, but I can't say it on social media. People have some nerve coming on here. That's what it's the rational. Just coming on here and stating facts. Well, my facts are better than your facts because it's just pure ugliness. And if you like to be recognized by being an ugly person and a bully, well, then you go for it. This is, yeah. People are so, I just can't I just can't understand people. It's like, how do you come on here critiquing other people who are having fun and trying to relax and trying to just laugh and trying to, just start the day off in a positive note, and they come on belittling and degrading me and others because they feel like they're a better person? I'm sorry, that makes sense. How? I don't know. Yeah, no wonder I do members only, especially at night, right? And, and when I do field trips and stuff like that, could you imagine if I did a field trip with the public and people who, you know, just try to do everything to, you know, get you taken down and get you to run away from social media. There's so many times in life that I just want to say, fuck it, right? Fuck it, because it's not worth my time to see the ugliness that surrounds us. And, you know, there's already so much ugliness in the world anyway. And to be face to face with it every day, especially when I'm having a bad moment or vulnerable because of my situation and my lack of sleep, it's so ugly. I mean, it's so daunting, and it just gets so exhausting that people can be so mean and ugly. It's disgraceful. It's like, how are you not ashamed of yourself? You know, for acting this way, calling me out and thinking you're right by coming onto my page, calling me out. I'm not chasing you around and poking at you, but you poke at me. And then when I poke back, then you go and tattle. Makes sense. Great strength. Great people. That's what half of our politicians are the same way. That's America, folks. The land of the fucking ugly. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud? Anyhow, show love, kindness. It's a new year. Why don't you guys focus, you guys in the back who are watching, taking notes, why don't you focus on spreading more love and kindness in this world? Yeah, and work on your ugly attitude. Happy, Jamie. I mean, aren't you proud? Are they proud to be a bully? Like, do they wear I'm a bully badges? Like, yes, feels so good, you know? Makes me feel so good. Bully. Oh, I'm so happy with myself. Well, let me tell you, if you non-Americans are this way, I don't want to be in your fucking ugly country. Because we got enough shit here. We don't need to go to another country and have the ugliness. So there you have it. You too, eye in the sky. Yep. Yeah, I don't give a shit about my hat. I don't know why. You know, here's the thing. Hi, Dylan. I don't think that was an Ireland person, so your country's safe with me. Why does my hat elicit? It's like I'm wearing, a cross or a Star of David or, my sexuality. It's everything is like people need to pick apart people. Why does my heart, could you imagine if I wore a mask on here? It's like the mask and the hat for me draw the most hate. You know, it's like, how can a hat elicit that much trauma for people? Like, why does that affect people so bad? Why do they want to stereotype somebody with a hat? Oh, hey, what's up, bruh? Okay. Are you 12? Are you, what's your pronouns? What? Because of a hat? Don't bully and protect the street animals. I don't get it. People are just literally have nothing else to complain about that they have to come on and bitch about my hat. It's so crazy. Yeah, where's Chanel? Save the street animals. Power to the animals. Or how I'm running errands or playing golf. Yeah, and this is my head. And if I wasn't wearing my hat, my hair would be flopping in my face. Save the hats. Save the hats. Fuck the animals. Save the hats. The hats are people too. And I started off, wearing it like this, but it fucks up my vision. My vision is impaired. And so with the lights and everything, and I flip it backwards so I can see better. And it's an issue for people. Fucking A, I don't care. Have you ever worn the ball cap style? Yeah. But I kind of like the trucker hats better. Save the street animals. We need that. Where's Jilly? Save the street animals. I would wear that. I would fucking I would boss that shit. I would gangster that shit. Put it on the side. Hat haters. Hats are accessories too, Fuck. If you wore a beret, they would complain too. Raspberry too. You aren't as cool as you think you are. Oh, God, that was a crusher. Ah, y'all, wasn't that a crusher? Fuck, that penetrated my heart. My hat cat and save a street cat. I'm actually cooler than you. You know why? Because I don't go around bullying people. So, fuck. Are my favorite. They're actually golf style. Yeah. No, Chanel, yeah, Cha-Cha doesn't bully anybody. Poor Cha-Cha has 2 animals, and recently they were sick and they diarrheaed all over her house. And she saved those animals from any more diarrhea by giving them bland foods when I would have just kicked their asses outside. So Kelsey loves her babies. Let's all go say this. Yeah, wear hat backwards. Yeah, wear your hats backwards. You guys, if we're going to start a cult. The cult of backwards hats. That's right. Oh, sorry, Jacqueline. Hang tough, girl. Chanel, nobody is bullying animals. Chanel, what is going on with you right now? You need to simmer. We're having fun with your statement. That's it. But you need to relax, because stop attacking our friends who are just having fun with it. Anything, no, the Gangsta Club. So no plans for tonight. Watching 1883. Yeah. Anyhow, that's it. I'm cold. I'm hungry. I got to do a couple things before I take Banana to the airport. So I'm going to be off. You guys stay tuned for, Member Live field trip style. Member Live field trip style. Remember that. Member Live field trip. We are going to be riding in my Subi down the road. So be 11:45, like I said, 12:30-ish PTST. All right. Happy New Year. Love you. Remember, you are important, you are worthy, and you matter, and your feelings are just that, yours. And stop being bullies. All the bullies are on here. Stop being bullies. Make a New Year's resolution to be kinder and open your eyes. You first got to clean them out like your ears, and then try to stop being ugly and judgy and negative. There you have it. Love you, bye.